Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay Off the Rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award for Play Now Online. Over 3,000 wins. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good. I really appreciate it. I guess all that hard work paid off, you know. It's definitely a good feeling for sure.
All right, Jay, we've seen your numbers. I have to ask, I have to start with this. What's your...
It's time to meet the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'6", at forward, number 30, Dalton Connect. 6'4", at guard, number 2, Andrew Nembhard. 7'1", at forward, number 7, Chet Holmgren. 6'6", at guard, number 15, Devin Booker. 7'3", in the middle, number 1, Victor Wemby.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Bogdanovich is out there with James Harden. And it's Wagner in at the 5, down low. And for the Spurs, Chet Holmgren out there with Connect. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Outside Bogdanovich. Unloads. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Holmgren inside. Leonard defending. And it's Holmgren missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Here's Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Wembanyama finds Holmgren. And here's Booker from behind the arc. sends it home from three-point land.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Bogdanovich passes to Leonard. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Here's Harden. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And that one's good. Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Back to Leonard. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets a very good look and converts.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Now here's Bogdanovich, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Five to shoot. Harden with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Harden can't hit. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Booker against Harden. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Harden. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
San Antonio.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Aaron Gordon. Now Booker. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. From the line, and he knocks the jumper down. Booker's got 5.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Down low. Here's Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Harden against Booker. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Leading by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Connect. Booker with it. Defended by Harden. Floats one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George against Holmgren. Outside Booker. Pass to Nembhard. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Clippers trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan. Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian. Averages in double figures every year. Shoots it well from deep. A very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Gordon, he's checked in for Wagner. Aldama comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's Dinwiddie in for Harden. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Spurs lead by 3. Avdia left side. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Powell against Jackson. Powell's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Avdia. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Avdia's got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Powell passes to Gordon. Done with it. Powell outside. Over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Dinwiddie outside. Dunn, the pass to Powell. Driving inside. That one goes in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Dunn. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Dinwiddie against ball. Pass to Avdia. Back to ball. Let's go with a 3. The Spurs rebound. Avdia, good. 7 points in the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Powell in the post. Jackson on him. And that's a foul. Called on Walker Kessler. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Powell against Jackson. Powell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Kessler. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Clippers,
falls for Powell.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. Now here's Ball. He had a big outing in that Bulls game as well. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Kessler. It's Jackson, high post, working on Powell. Jackson gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Dunn outside. Dinwiddie outside. Avdia pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 10.
In the first 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. The Spurs, second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Avdia. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Aldama outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Now here's Avdia. A 20-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Clippers trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Dunn. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Avdia. Jackson on the wing. Back to Avdia. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Avdia's got 11 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Dunn. And it's blocked by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Avdia with it. Working on Aldama. Kicks it out to Jackson. Avdia outside. Ball outside. Just 4 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 15.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Powell. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. And so it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
The Clippers, 16.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And so in the game for the Clippers, we've got George. Wagner is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Pass to Wembanyama. Avdia with it. Booker with it. It's rebounded by Wagner. Now here's George. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good. George has got his first bucket in this one.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
To the inside, Wembanyama. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie, no good. Spurs lead by 13. Ball passes to Avdia. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Dinwiddie.
What an athlete Bogdanovic is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
Yeah, very physical play by Wagner, who still manages to get the attempt off while being fouled.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Nimhart, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 14. Paul George pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Off his foot. The official saying it was kicked. Here's Harden. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Wagner, the pass to Leonard. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Wagner with a steal. Pass to Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Leonard against Holmgren. Outside Booker. Nimhart outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Connect. George defending. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harden. And that's good for 2. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What else is new? Booker, one of the best shot makers in the game. Still underrated in some circles.
And the basket is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Booker against Harden. 11 feet out. And that one's long. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But, Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Connect. The shot's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Booker on the wing. Has to connect. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 16. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Bogdanovich. Wagner inside, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Holmgren. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Wagner. Harden against Booker. Harden can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Here's Booker. Excellent D there from Aldama.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he makes a first. And San Antonio making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Chris Dunn, 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Aldama in the post. Holmgren's there. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And San Antonio gets called for the foul.
Clearly, Aldama is accustomed to getting a little physical in the paint.
Kessler, he's checked in for Holmgren. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Gordon's checked in. Up top, Booker, defended by Harden. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his Gordon.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Pass to Nembhard. Knocks it loose. Outside for Booker. Second shot opportunity. He squares up and sinks it. Booker's got 11 points.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Dunn, the pass to Harden. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. He has 7.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Booker surveying the D. From 15 feet away. Nembhard outside. Jackson down low. Powell covers. Fader on the way. Yep, count it. Kessler's got his first 2 points.
In this 12, 15, 18-foot area, that's just about the extent of Kessler's range.
Here's Harden. The shot misses. Booker with the defensive effort.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Harden, good.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Booker, the pass to Kessler. Nembhard outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Diddy Avdias checked in for San Antonio. LaMelo Ball comes in for Devin Booker. Wembanyama finds Ball. Pass to Kessler. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dunn. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Avdia outside. Shoots over Powell. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Avdia's got 15.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Ball surveys the floor. Jackson outside. A deep 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Now here's Avdia, defended by Dunn. Kessler up top. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Yeah, there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball with it. Checked by Gordon. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Powell. 7 points in the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Ball with it. Over Dinwiddie. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of...
And that's going to do it for us here. The second...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Deni Avdija, getting it done today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good athlete. He sells fouls really well.
We've got Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren out there with Connect. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Ball in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And it's Connect missing.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Puts up a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Trailing by 17. There's the drive. Pass to Wagner. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. Rebound by San Antonio. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. San Antonio in second.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Nembhard, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Clippers trail by 19. Pass to Wagner. 90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Bogdanovich. George. And it's Connect with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Paul George pulls it in.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now Holmgren. He's got 6. Nembhard outside. Here's Connect. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Inside, George. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Wemby. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When Wemby has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Clippers trail by 21. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. The first free throw is good.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
San Antonio with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Booker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Holmgren. Left side, Wembanyama. Nembhard outside. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Booker against Harden. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 13 now.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
And here's Holmgren. Back to Booker. Now here's Wembanyama. Now here's Nembhard. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Leonard. Down low. Rejected by Holmgren.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first.
Leonard on the wing. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Here's Harden. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Booker finds Wembanyama. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
Well, you look at Leonard. He's collecting plenty of votes and could break into the Western Conference's top 10.
Yeah, I know he wants to climb the list a little bit, but no denying that those are all very talented guys up above him.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. George with the bucket.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Booker, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. Outside Booker. Nembhard outside. 6 to shoot. And no good. The dry spell continues. Clippers trail by 15. Leonard passes to Harden. George left side. Over connect. George, no good. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Spurs. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to connect. This one for 3. They get it again. Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For San Antonio, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Avdia in for Devin Booker. And Los Angeles making a change here. And stolen by Holmgren. To the inside. Avdia against Leonard. Back to Holmgren. Clock at 6. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Kessler, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Dinwiddie finds Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. By himself. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Aldama. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein pulls it in. Spurs lead by 19. And here's Avdia. Powell covers. To the right side. Here's Connect. Defended by Gordon.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ball's checked in. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 19. Dinwiddie outside. Rebound San Antonio. Avdia outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Avdia's got 17 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Dunn. Now here's Aldama. He's covered by Kessler. To snap the cold streak. Good D by Kessler. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Ball against Dinwiddie. It's Hartenstein, high post. Back to Ball. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And it's the Clippers on the break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now one on Ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Sunday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Wagner's checked in for Los Angeles.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
Avdia is rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell outside. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup.
Making passes out of the pick and roll can be tricky for some, but Dinwiddie shows the ability to execute.
And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Ball. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's Avdia. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Norman Powell. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Avdia against Powell. And it's good for 2. Powell's got 9.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Count that one. And the Spurs lead by 21.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Spurs. 22 was their biggest lead. Has to connect. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Now Gordon. He's covered by Kessler. Oh, Kessler with the block. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Spurs lead by 22. Ball outside. Shoots over Harden. And San Antonio again with a bucket. 46 seconds left in the third. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Powell in the post. Defended by Avdia. Powell's shot is off. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Ball. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. And it's Connect with a rebound. Pass to Hardenstein. Now Avdia. Over Gordon. The shot no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Gordon in at the center position. Leonard on the wing, covered by Wemby. Outside for Harden. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Nimhart, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Andrew Nembhard.
San Antonio leading by 21. Ball outside. Wemby, the pass to Ball. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Gordon. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team. At the line for the Clippers, Aaron Gordon taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a 3rd or 4th guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Up top, Booker, defended by Bogdanovich. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
George's shot is good.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Outside Wemby. Pass to Kessler. Nembhard with it. Kessler down low. Leonard's there. Outside Booker. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Harden scanning the floor. George passes to Leonard. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Ball against Harden. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. With the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And so Ball nails both of them.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Harden finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it to George. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Booker. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Brown. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Dunn. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Outside Booker. Here's Ellis. Up and over Dunn. Ellis, good. Ellis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
San Antonio with the ball. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Booker, the pass to Gordon. Poked loose. Defended by Gordon. Going inside. That one falls.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Ellis. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4 on the clock. No good on the shot. Nice D from Brown. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher.
Cruising past the defense, Dinwiddie showing the burst.
San Antonio leading by 23. Pass to Booker. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Clippers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Dunn. And he makes it on the layup.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's Ellis. Into the lane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
Personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good. A different look for San Antonio. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Avdia comes in for Jackson and connects, subbed in for Gordon. Booker against Harden. Wagner, the pass to Powell. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wagner. Shots blocked. Booker against Powell. Shot left block. And the shot goes. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Harden, the pass to Powell. That 3's off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
He slammed that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Over connect. George's shot is off.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Here's Avdia. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Pass to George. They need this. Stolen. Here's Connect. Here's Ellis. Defended by Harden. Excellent D there from Aldama. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. The rebound by the Spurs. Connect's got his 5th rebound in this one. Avdia outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Harden finds Powell. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
The ball's knocked loose. Wagner with a steal. George left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there.
The Spurs shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Avdia. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Booker. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That one falls for Powell. Done. He's checked in for Aldama.
At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. And San Antonio has possession. Avdia with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Knocks down the long J.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
George passes to Harden. And the bucket is good. Harden's got 11 points here in the second half.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Here's Nembhard. Tipped away. Ball outside. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Minutes.
And that one's good. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Ball against Harden. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Now Avdia. All right, Stan, what's one rule you change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Here's Ball. Shoots over Harden. Ball no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Deni Avdia.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Pass to Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.